friends, welcome to another little weekly vlog we're going to go for, although it's already Thursday, so really it's going to be a half weekly vlog. Hair be cray cray because I left the house with it wet, and I thought let's go for some natural waves, and we've just gone full on Monica. Do you know what I mean? It's the humidity! That sounded more like friggin' Jim Carrey than Monica, but you get the quote, okay? You get the reference. Oh god, she looks well cute. And we are on our way, Two Eyes is obviously in the driving seat. We are on our way to Wakehurst. I say that with doubt. It is definitely Wakehurst, but let me just check what it actually is. Yeah, so it's Kew Gardens in Wakehurst. Explore our wild botanic garden in the heart of Sussex, home to the Millennium Seed Bank. Over 500 acres of diverse landscapes and plants from across the globe. Are you excited? So there's eateries, there's a bit of shopping. By shopping I just mean browse our fantastic range of gifts, plants, books and homeware. Love that from them. But we're meeting our friends Lucy and George and Coda today as well, their little 2.5-year-old he is. Yeah, so we're just doing it together because it's something nice, it's something a little bit different, you know. We're looking forward to it. It's a lovely day. It's not quite as hot as it has been, thank the Lord. By the way, I am absolutely grieving my hen do. This week I've not been in a great mood, if I'm honest. I've got the hen do blues. I can't get my head into work mode. I mean I did yesterday. I worked all the hours under the sun yesterday, but nothing was going right, and I was getting stuck in my head, and it's because I'm sad. So sad that I can't wear my cowgirl hat every single day. But yeah, it's gonna happen, innit? So many people have said to me, if you feel like this after the hen do, what are you gonna feel like after the wedding? I do want to talk about it. I mean, to be fair, after the wedding at least then we've got the honeymoon. After the honeymoon, absolutely screwed, mate. Kew's Wild Botanic Garden. Let me show everybody today's outfit. She's got the flares on, the matching little vest. Are you loving your little co-ord? It's a bit windy, I hope you can hear.
Get down on Friday.
Cheeky. Yesterday was lovely, wasn't it?
What did we do yesterday?
We went to Wakehurst, and that's what the vlogger's just seen.
Oh yeah, that's what
I think did. To our previous record. That was really nice actually. I mean it was just a huge botanical garden with lots of lovely walks.
Great for kids.
Yeah, it was great for the kids to just run around and explore and be free.
I know that the kids are going to be safe.
Yeah.
That's what I quite like.
Coda found that slide, didn't he? And it was literally just like a rock with a little bum hole in it. To get his butt nice and dirty. Too cute.
Could have spent all day doing
I
that.
know.
Mad, isn't it, what kids...
But I love it how Lucy and Georgia didn't rush him either. We weren't in a rush, we weren't going anywhere. So rather than just letting it do it once or twice and then being like, come on, he was like, again, and we were like, cool. And then it got to a point where he was like, again? Am I still allowed to do this? It was so funny. And then in the end he got bored and was like, yeah, let's go then. Yeah, it was cute. It's been a manic week. I cannot believe it's been a whole week since I went on my hen do.
Oh my god, you're still
I
talking
know,
about your
I
hen
know,
do.
I'm still going on
Getting
about
boring
it.
now.
I can't even believe it. Honestly, it's just been a chaotic week in a good sense, but work's been mad. He's been off this week and I do feel a little bit guilty because,
So you should.
well, it's not my fault, but we haven't done a great deal. I mean, I went on my hen do, so I did, but Ian's not done, I don't know. He's just been doing a lot of daddy daycare.
I've looked after my daughter.
Yeah, which is wonderful, isn't it? Like how magical that you got to spend such a solid time with Goldie.
Chelsea,
No, I
you
know.
justify it.
I know, I don't know, I'm justifying
I
it.
knew
The
that my
thing
2
is-
weeks were going to be that.
Well, if you've got 2 weeks off but I haven't, then it's going to be that way, isn't
Exactly.
it? So, and we didn't plan a holiday or anything because obviously wedding and honeymoon is coming up, which is all dollar bills, yeah. So,
Right.
so we didn't book another holiday. We would have loved to have flown somewhere just for a little cheeky 7-nighter.
Ibiza.
Oh, old tan Ibiza, we keep dreaming about it.
And then go for a night in Australia.
I'll stay back with Goldie, say it. You do you, boo. That would have been lovely, but maybe next year, huh? So yeah, that's just how it's panned out with your 2 weeks, isn't it? But it's still been nice. So today's been hectic as well. I just feel like any second that I'm not mumming or trying to keep the household together, I'm working my butt off. But I love my work, don't get me wrong, but it's just a little bit like brain overload at the moment. And I won't go on about it, but I've just had a little like switch up with Fit Peach as well. We're 2 months into the business, and I just felt like there were, you know, like any business, there's always room for improvement. And I just wanted to simplify things. I think I overcomplicated it by offering too much, which has maybe diluted certain areas. So I've just really simplified things, and I feel so much better for doing that. So that's happening from Monday. Go and check out all my posts and stuff about it if you want to hear more about that. I won't bore you here. So I do feel better about it, but yeah, lots of kind of work and etc. has been done this week in prep for that. I've got a Zoom call tonight as well, which is really exciting, with Danny Harmer, aka Beaks, and actually I'm going to turn that into a vlog, but that vlog will actually be out before this vlog, so I can say it, I can tell you, because it's already up. So go and have a look at it. Not even done it yet, but go and have a look at it. Chatting more memories and answering more questions and stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. I just like a nice catch up with Danny anyway. So that's happening tonight. So I needed to get out of the house today. We've got zero food in the house, like zero, it's terrible. I didn't even do a proper food shop this week, so we're having a nice walk to get some fresh air, going to Co-op to get another top-up shop. I said to E, do you want a nice like burger tonight? And he was like, no, I'm right with my mince and eggs.
No, I mean I will have a burger, but I want them from the butcher's because I am that bougie.
Tell your bank balance.
My bank balance
I just said
is
to
pretty
E,
healthy before you demand it all out.
yeah, poor Ian, he's at the stage of life where you know, we're obviously a solid family unit, so as soon as his wage comes into his bank account, I'm like, transfer it all over please, because I do the bills.
See a penny.
She doesn't see any. We have a joint account obviously that's like the spending money, but yeah,
One day a nice sum's in there, the next day.
one day I won't take all your money,
Oh,
babe.
God,
I say it's for our bills, everything's one. I don't have any spending money either at the moment, it seems. Anywho, that's life, isn't it? I did just say to Ian a minute ago, are you sure you're not a secret billionaire and you're just testing me for my true, authentic love for you? Surely I've passed the test. You can tell me now. You can tell me that you're a billionaire. But he didn't, so.
Not yet. Although, have you got a ticket for the Euro Millions? I'm sure it was 24 mil.
Was it? Is that tonight? Sorry,
Tonight.
Saturday or tonight?
I think it was tonight.
Well, maybe we'll get one at the shoppity shop. Are we feeling lucky?
Maybe lucky. Wake up.
Wake up millionaires. So today is Friday the 2nd of August. It's a very, very special day. We need to say a huge happy birthday to our beautiful niece, Ottilie, who is 1 today. I cannot believe it. Like, we were obviously up north this time last year. We were there when Catherine was, God love her, having her C-section, and our little Ottilie entered the world. So happy birthday, beautiful girl. Auntie Chelsea and Uncle Ian love you so much. And of course, cousin Goldie as well. Besties for life. And you know what that means, don't you?
What?
If it's Ottie's birthday today, it's Goldie's birthday in 13 days.
13
What
days.
on earth?
Where is that year gone?
I cannot.
I can still remember it.
What, her birth? Yeah, me too, hon.
So ladies and gents, we are now currently trying to fix our water filter. Sorry? It's a team, and I'm getting very, very exasperated with Chelsea that it's not done. And she needs to do it faster. Know how to turn the water up? Off, up. See, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't want to say anything to sound like even more stupid than I currently am on this matter. Hey baby, what did you have for lunch? Did you have your cheese and tomato wrap? Yeah? Yeah, you're trying to poo? Belting. But, young girl, what is this? What is this? It looks like cheese and tomato all over my wall. Hey, all over my wall. We are not having this behaviour. Say sorry now. Say sorry. Yeah, no, don't even think about smiling.
This song was in Barney the Dinosaur. Those were the days. And I enjoyed Barney the Dinosaur. You're just looking at your hair in the mirror, in the camera.
Yeah, just got to look alright for the people, haven't
I like a state. My skin. Honestly, I think this is the biggest spot I've ever had. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. Are you okay?
A little bit heavy today.
Talk, go on. Let it all out.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Oh, sing to me.
I don't even know if that's a tune.
Can't hold it back anymore.
Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Here I am.
Do the big bit. Let the storm rage on.
Let the storm rage on.
No, do let the storm rage on. That bit.
Let the storm rage on.
The cold never bothered me.
Anyway.
That was really nice. I feel better now.
Thank you so much.
No, I'm okay. I just feel a little bit like defeated today. Oh, I'm not crying. I've just got a little in my throat. There's no water in there, so that's what I mean. I'm being tested. I'm just like lacking in confidence today. You know when you just have those days where you're just
Like you can't build what you want to build.
No, I just feel rubbish at everything, and I feel non-creative. I don't feel funny or entertaining. I feel a bit useless. Obviously, I'm a little bit tired because this one keeps waking multiple times in the night.
It's okay to feel like that.
I know.
It's okay to have moments like that.
But also, there's way worse things going on in the world. But I do think that gets to me as well a little bit.
You feel a lot
I know
of things,
that, like,
don't you?
yeah, I feel it all. I feel just like the darkness is quite like heavy on me, and I worry about like Goldie in the future. Like, what on earth have we brought her into? Some days I'm super positive, and some days I'm not. And today I'm feeling a little lackluster.
It's about realising
I just
what
wish
you're
I could
thinking,
control
what you're
my
feeling.
emotions a little bit more myself. Like I'm relying too much on other elements to determine my moods. Like yesterday, I was in quite a good mood. Like, I was messaging certain brands and stuff yesterday that were like offering us stuff to promote on social media on content. Like, I'm trying to build relationships with brands because that essentially is, you know, where I want all of this to go. And it was like, it was all quite exciting for a minute, and I was like, loads of cool stuff coming our way, like different opportunities. And then randomly, like within a few hours, 3 of them changed their mind. Which is fine. Obviously, this is the brutalness of the industry, and that's fine. But I hate how it gets to me. I need to be
You
more.
Can't let it get to you, though, can you? And that's easier said than done.
Exactly.
But that
And
is.
also, I like being an emotional person. Like, I don't want to be like, don't give a shit about anything. I like caring.
There's ebbs and flow, isn't there?
And then when I'm in this headspace, then it, like when I'm teaching, I'm like the worst. I'm really self-critical when it comes to my classes. And like, if I'm like on it, if my head is clear and I'm in a good mood and I'm vibing, I know I can deliver. This doesn't sound very modest, but I know I can deliver a really good class and I'm good at what I do. But when my head's a little bit foggy and I'm a little bit slow and like, it feels a lot harder to produce what I want to produce, and then I forget something, and then I just feel I'm just very self-aware. And I know when I'm good at something and when I'm not. I don't like not being good at something. But
Chelsea's very emotional. Very, very emotional. And she lets things get to her more than, say, for example, me. And
you spend about 5 seconds, well, no, probably about 60 seconds, you'll have a massive rant and then you're done.
A good 5 minutes rant, and then I'm done. Get everything off your chest.
Just one of those weeks, my pals, one of my weeks.
These vlogs are showing the reality of what home life is.
Realistic mum life.
Yeah, literally, yeah. But no, just family life in general. It's not all rainbows and butterflies, is it? There are moments where you feel like you're terrible at something and nothing's going to work. You have moments when you feel like, this is great, I'm on top of the world. Sometimes you just need to talk to your partner.
Was that a little bit of like therapy for us and for you guys?
More for you.
And me.
Sometimes it helps.
No, it always helps. I love talking. I was having a conversation with Emma, my best friend, yesterday, whenever it was. And this is like being super open and vulnerable with you guys right now. Like, this is probably a conversation that should just be us. But I said to Emma, like, I feel a little bit vulnerable right now because I'm in this weird position where I'm so grateful, so lucky to be self-employed. But on one hand, overnight, I could lose all my clients, just lose everything and not get paid next month at all. Or overnight, with like, the harder I work, the luckier I get, maybe a few shares, maybe a few brand deals coming in, another sponsorship, something like that. It could be the opposite and we could be actually comfortable for the first time in a long time. So like, it's a real weird like limbo land where, and I'm always just going to keep going because that's me. I'm never going to give up. But it's like, well, it could go one way or the other like that. And that's a bit of a weird, memorable feeling, isn't it? There's no...
On the flip side of that argument, you're right. But I could go into work and lose my job tomorrow.
I know.
So nothing's safe, is it?
Nothing's safe.
And it's about your wanting to pursue something that you find happiness in. And everybody's different.
It's funny, we're having like multiple conversations about multiple worries that are all going on in my head, which are all exaggerated because of exhaustion.
But hopefully in the coming months, we'll look back on this moment and be like, oh, do you remember when, I was feeling it that day?
Times were a bit, yeah.
And then when times aren't as difficult, we'll look back on those times and go, do you know what, it was all worth it.
Oh God, yeah, totally. And I wouldn't change anything.
No.
So I know I sound like I'm moaning. I'm not moaning at all.
You're just explaining your feelings and emotions, and there's nothing wrong with that.
My feelings are valid. No, they are.
Valid.
All feelings are valid.
But
yeah,
12 minutes later,
I'm just in my feels. All right. So I think we should call this vlog "In My Feels."
In my feels.
Chelsea in a very vulnerable state.
True. I think Chelsea wants to document more things that are, what's the word? Because she's such a up and go, positive person, always smiling and laughing. I think a lot of people see that side to her, and I think
can't be like that 24/7.
She's not like that 24/7, and it's
he gets that probably.
But it's only, but nobody is, are they? You know, every family, every couple, every whatever, you know, they go through times where they're up and down, and essentially, it's Chelsea never wants to show this side of her to Instagram, YouTube, whatever. But I think it's right that you show every side, the good and the bad, the moments.
And the thing is, like the bubbly, I hate the word bubbly, but it is fucking right, isn't it? Like the energetic, comical, sarcastic side of me is me. Like that's not fake in any way, shape or form. Like I never, like obviously sometimes I might exaggerate things for laughs or whatever, but that is totally me. But I think if you have that in your personality, I'm a Gemini, I am a split personality. If you have that in you and in your personality, then those are your highs, and then the lows are really quite like I cannot tell you how much of a loner I love being. Like honestly, just having me, Ian and Goldie time is like my favourite. Like I need that. Like my hen do was epic, loved every second of it, but my social battery was so empty at the end of it, and I just I have to sit in a room and just sit in silence and just recharge.
But also I think it's good to talk about this and air it, because many people watching this will be in similar situations to you and they can relate, and I think that's the most important thing whenever you're documenting your life journey. I think it's important to show all aspects of life and not just the snippets.
Especially one day, like imagine, like we are really going to try and make this happen. Like I'm not gonna pussyfoot around. Like we really want to make YouTube work. Like we would love to be full-time YouTubers, wouldn't we? Like that is, it doesn't matter how long it takes to get there. There's no whatever, but that is a long-term goal. I would love that for both of us. Like if I could retire Ian and we both be YouTubers and then travel with Goldie and our future children, and then potentially like renovate houses and stuff on YouTube. Like, are you joking? Massive wild goal, but definitely the goal. But I know it's going to take a long time to get to that, and I'm fine with that because I bloody love doing these vlogs anyway, so I'm just going to do them because the time's going to pass. But also it would be quite good to look back when that does happen in 40 years time. Like look back at this clip and be like, success doesn't happen overnight. And by the way, I say that like YouTube isn't successful for us at the moment. Like I am so pleased and grateful to how it's going, and every single person who's watched and subscribed. And like honestly, I thought I would literally have like 10 views for the first year on every episode, and those 10 are my mum watching it 10 times. Like that's genuinely, and I said to myself that's fine, because also I find these are like home videos and memories that we can come back to as well, so I love them. So I am so chuffed and grateful with how they're going, and I guess that's the whole point of them, is to
show all sides of our personalities. I feel like YouTube, what Chelsea's done especially for the last couple of months is just documenting her life, and you know, sometimes videos might be slower than normal or a bit more depressing than normal or boring. But as I always say,
I really hope this is lifting your spirits, guys. And at the end of the day, I'm a working first-time mum with a baby that doesn't sleep very well. So, and also she started biting me again, so my nipples are really bloody sore, and that's getting me down. But let's end on a high. Let's end on a bit of joy. And this made me smile earlier when I thought of it. Last night I was bathing Goldie, and she was standing up because she's obsessed with standing up in the bath now. So obviously she wasn't in the water, but she was all wet standing up, and she did such a loud fart that it made her jump. Like, I was crying. She literally looked behind her like she'd been shot. No, you just farted, mate. Oh, it was excellent. So, yeah. Right, on that note...
Thank you for listening to this real honest talk. I'm sure there'll be more real honest moments.
Thanks for being with us at the vulnerable moments. If anyone does relate, I don't necessarily mean that you know, do a YouTube channel or whatever,
no,
self-employed, whatever's going on in your life. If you feel like you're in like a bit of a weird limbo land where you're just like, I don't know, working hard and a little bit tired, which is everyone probably. Oh, you know what I mean. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I sound like I beg now, but please like and subscribe. Would be mega grateful.
We very much appreciate it.
We do. Ian has just taken Goldie in the other room because she's a right little wiggle worm. So after that chat, actually, I do want to just thank our amazing sponsors, our first ever sponsors and our only ever sponsors so far. The amazing team at Cover My Bubble. So proud of everything they are doing. They've actually just moved offices because they're growing so much as a business, which is incredible. They deserve all the success because I know how hard they've worked over the last decade or so. So if you are yet to look into life insurance, I 1,000,000% highly recommend Cover My Bubble. Myself and Ian have 2 separate policies with them. Although this is sponsored by them, we do pay our policy in full every single month, and we have child cover with that as well, and we also get critical illness cover. It just gives me peace of mind that I am covering my own bubbles. So go and have a chat with Emma or anyone in the team at Cover My Bubble. And guys, I will see you on the next episode. Thank you so much, everybody. I will see you in next week's vlog. And just remember, if you are also having a little bit of a meh day, 1, that's absolutely fine. Sit in your feelings, they're valid. And 2, if you need a little bit of a pick-me-up, just remember that Goldie farted so loud she made herself jump. See ya.